Stankoven chipped it along, out of the box. Here is Hathaway on a breakaway. Hathaway had it poked away on the desperation play by Miller.
What a great recovery from Miller to get back and sweep that away without taking a penalty.
At the end of a shift of nearly 2 minutes.
The chances have been few and far between, but when they show up, they've been dangerous ones. Hathaway out of the box, a great recovery, tremendous wheels by Miller.
Face-off win, Kaprizov all alone in front, Hartman denied by Wedgwood. Minnesota nearly got one.
A wonderful setup. Kaprizov goes right to Hartman. Hartman might have had a chance to stop it and then make the play, but he tries to chip it, use the wedge, go over the shoulder. A great effort there by Wedgwood to not only make the first, but I think he got his glove on the second one as well.
Backpedaling down the wall. Gostisbehere, about a point a game in the regular season. Jarvis, Gostisbehere, Jarvis triggers, loose, Flador, and it stayed out. Banked along by Gostisbehere and would not go. Somehow, that stayed out.
The puck is going to be saved by Travis Sanheim. Watch Sanheim number 6. The puck goes through his feet, and Sanheim standing in the goal crease, and he's able to swat it away. This puck's deflected. It hits the arm of Svechnikov. And look at Sanheim. He finds it and is able to punch it away from the goal line. Sometimes you're just in the right spot.
Big time from Travis Sanheim.
Talking a little rough in the offensive zone, the movement and the active D.
Greenway finds Dahlin, save made, rebound kept alive by Kozak. Dahlin got another chance at it, wouldn't go.
He got his left hand on that last one. What a save.
It's a 4-1 lead for Buffalo, but it was almost 5. Jakub Dobeš got the left leg pad across. Keep the latest tryout for Buffalo.
How about Dobeš battling through all that traffic in front of him to make a couple of saves to give you a chance to stay in this game? Dobeš fighting through the rebounds, gets out aggressively, able to keep that pad anchored to the ice. What a toe save.
Ducks 9-3. Favor of Anaheim. Net by Harkins.
What a save! Outstanding save by Carter Hart as he looks at Ben Hutton as he goes by. You get the puck in the net, you just never know, and Carter Hart is playing outstanding. Is Ross Johnson with the redirect, and Carter Hart says absolutely not.
Now William Karlsson for Hertl. Back out. Anderson shoots. And the puck is cleared.
A bluff save there by Dostal as Anderson tried to go short side, glove side low. And he made the stop. Rasmus Anderson gets his puck in. That's a beautiful glove save there.
Second in the league during the regular season. Into the slot, Dorofeev. Flies it across for Barbashev. Back in front. Eichel with it. Shoots. Bouncing puck. Eichel in front of the Ducks clear.
I thought Granlund saved an empty net goal there for Eichel. I don't know if he got his left hand on it or not, but what a scramble in front. Oh, what a play.
Martone cycles. And bump between his legs. Martone on the backhand. Good looking chance. Ristolainen cranks one towards goal and stays out. Out of that, not goal.
And that great chance. Look at this. Jen just gets through that blocker arm. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
On the goal line. Slavin.
Slavin, who saves the
my
goal
goodness.
just before the puck crosses the line.
Vegas on it again. The pressure just keeps on coming. McNabb trickles through. Great pad save. Up Barbashev. Puck still loose and gathered in now by Troy Terry. And Husso made a huge stop there. Billy Husso with a huge stop here. Keeps it 4-0
With Walker.
Walker got him last game. Their big hit right in front of the penalty box this last game.
Centering pass. Big save. In tight on Stahl.
Wow, what a reaction by Vladar. Massive save.
Mark that one down. Dan Vladar. The Philadelphia netminder has been sharp early. Couturier battles through the stick for Glendening. Driving, centering. It stays out. Anderson with a marvelous save.
Well, Anderson makes that incredible save, and then it was Stahl who comes in afterwards to clear. Beautiful backhand pass, but it's Anderson's pad that is there.
9 minutes remaining, opening period. Malinsky up the left side. Towards the net, the Deke. And the save by Volstead. Stopping Parker Kelly. Big save made by Jesper Volstead. Keeping this a scoreless Game 3.
Oh, yes, for Wallstedt with a real good save on Parker Kelly. Off the rush, Kelly able to get behind Urhoff, and a real important save for Wallstedt early on here. So
Montreal wins the face-off. That's been a recurring theme. Yeah, they're happy to have him back. Right out in front. What a stop by Lyon. As Suzuki was all alone, and Lyon flashed out the right leg.
Well, Suzuki was all by himself. He had all the front of the net to himself and just couldn't get it up over top of Lyon.
And a big stop by Lyon.
The diving poke check by Lyon. Suzuki just doesn't lift it over the pad of Lyon, who's now in desperation mode.
Out breaks Doan. He's got Benson with him. Josh Doan. And a puck save by Dovish.
Carrier has a little bit of a gap, and always a difficult save through the stick of your defender. But, you know, the one thing again, Dovish, look at his positioning out aggressively, able to track that one across, make a good solid glove save.
Dovish, who's a big guy, out on top of the paint. Pretty acrobatic split and glove stop. There he flashes the leather. Everyone loves the goalie making a glove stop.
And here's Ryan McLeod down low. McLeod with it again, puts it towards the net. It's blocked. Oh, it's down. Spread eagle. Checked it out. What a Cirque du Soleil from Jakub Dovish.
Jakub Dovish talked about how much Martin St. Louis' speech before Game 2 inspired him. He is inspiring the rest of his teammates with his performance here tonight, holding down the fort.
What a great reactionary save by Dovish. He spreads out to make one, and this one on Byram is a beauty.
Here's Gauthier, already with 3 assists. Got it free for Lacombe. Here's Killorn to the slot. Stop, rebound. Knocked away somehow. How did that not go in? Mason McTavish had an unbelievable scoring chance for the Ducks. McTavish looked like he had a wide open net.
Carter Hart coming up huge, as you'd say, Lee. Huge. 2 point-blank saves on the short side by Hart.
Swings from Marner. Back to the point, Theodore. Goes across for Eichel.
That's going to be a shot.
Get up. Cutter Gauthier trying to break in.
What a
play.
Incredible effort there by Noah Hannafin.
Rescues it. Prevents the empty net goal from coming in.
Unreal sequence here. There goes Cutter Gauthier, 40-goal man, 3 assists in this game. He's on his horse, and even better than that is the defensive play by Hannafin. Watch how Hannafin times this. Perfect! No penalty. Laying out max effort, big-time defensive play. And that is a yeoman's effort there by Noah Hannafin.
Minnesota 14-4. Knuckle puck finds its way through off the shoulder of Wallstedt. He stands strong, and it's cleaned up by Quinn Hughes. A Wally chant goes up for Jesper Wallstedt here in St. Paul.
The reason the Wild still have a 1-0 lead is the play of Wallstedt. It's a triple deflection on the way to the net. Nichushkin's there. Nelson's there. He makes 1 save. He makes 2 saves. Heck of a performance to start the second by Wallstedt.
Looking for a shooting lane. Wrist shot blocked in front. Looking for the puck. Trying to cover his Blackwood. He ends up tumbling into his own net. The puck still loose to the corner.
That's Minnesota's best shift of the period. Just missed under Blackwood. He was on his back. The puck was floating around. Minnesota got a ton off that first chance in the crease. Blackwood with his best sequence of the period fighting this up.
A lot of confusion in front of Blackwood on that last sequence. I have no idea how that puck stayed out. And this is the scramble in front of Blackwood. He's shoved right in, but somehow this puck stays out, even though Hartman tries to pile drive it right through both pads.
Was able to dump the puck deep. Tarasenko with a steal behind the net. Wrap around try. It's loose. Edge of the blue paint. Nichushkin tries to clean it up. A shot by McCarron. Blocked in front. He tries again. Another sliding block by Ashawn.
The turnover behind the net. Manson fans on it. Tarasenko takes it there, and then all hell breaks loose. It's a scramble in front, and it's pure desperation. Ashawn with 2 huge blocks before they can clear the crease, or the Wild could have gone up 1. What a sequence of events. Great desperation by the Avs in front to keep this game tied.
Sturm picks it up to Nick Foligno. Behind the net, Marcus Foligno. Centering pass. Save made by Blackwood. And another on Sturm. Terrific setup. And Blackwood with a pair of beautiful stops.
A game-saving sequence of saves by Mackenzie Blackwood, and it wasn't just once or twice. It's behind the net where this starts, and when a goalie has it behind the net and it comes out front quick like this, so tough to react. But Blackwood's big, long, and athletic. He gets the right pad on the first one, he gets the right pad on the second one. What a save by Blackwood.
Fields got it. Hudson. Demidov right off. Rebound. Oh, it's pulled off the line by Luukkonen.
as the net got knocked off.
Just a great play by the flank. Quick passing through the lanes twice, opens up the one-timer. Luukkonen makes the save. It hits off of Schenn, and is it going in? Oh man, does not go over. Luukkonen somehow, if that goes over the line, that's going to be a goal.
Yep.
And if this just trickles over the line, this is going to be a good goal. How about the heads-up play at number one? Gets it right on the heel of his stick. Somehow able to track where it was, reach back and grab it before it crosses the line.
And dropping it off, Slafkovsky on his backhand through Suzuki to the net. Caulfield and Luukkonen across to make the stop. Great setup by Suzuki.
Well, there's what Kelly was saying about Luukkonen. Just go in there and battle. That was a battle and save. That was a heck of a play by Suzuki and an equally as good shot by Caulfield. We've seen this series in this playoffs, some of the misses by Caulfield. He gets this one up in the top third. It's the elbow of Luukkonen as he's sliding across.
Here comes Jason Zucker across. Chip. Oh, what a stop! Dobish with a huge save. A remarkable stop that keeps the Canadians within one.
This is one of those saves that is just pure effort and athleticism that allows you to get across.
Sean, you said the building's quiet. Well, they're not anymore, and it's because of Jakub Dobish. A great play from Zucker to Helenas, his first playoff game, and Jakub Dobish makes a brilliant save.
Numbers for the Golden Knights. Colasar looking, saucy shot, it's kept out! What a defensive play! I'm not sure how that puck stayed out of the Duck net.
Incredible sequence, big saves, and a big defensive play for the Ducks as well there. Great save by Dostal. How about the defensive play by Cutter Gauthier? If you're a fan watching at home, get up off the couch and give him a round of applause. Great effort.
Knocked down by Anderson. Anderson to Saad, got the assist. In alone! Viel! Shot saved by Hart! Yeah, looking for a hook. Didn't get it. Big save by Carter Hart to keep it 2-1.
Viel, who has 2 goals of his own. Nice chance. Good pad stop there by Carter Hart with that Bryant's pad.
Here's Theodore, the defenseman. His front shot! What a save! Rebound! Another save! Theodore, another shot is blocked. 2 more golden chances for the Knights.
How about this sequence? Looks like street hockey here. Wide open cage. Theodore can't get there, but the toe of Dostal can. More 3 and white in your screen. Makes a valiant effort and a huge block.
Good first period here for the Wild. There's Johansson. Now Zuccarello into the slot. And Blackwood able to make the save. That time on Urov. Urov just not able to get that puck up in the top half of the net. That one there on Urov, he was on the bottom half of the net, and Blackwood makes a good stop.
Evans, Carrier, backdoor, and Luukkonen with a sprawling save, able to keep it tied. Demidov robbed of his first playoff goal. Everything but the finish from Ivan Demidov. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen takes one off the board. Carrier to Demidov, and it wouldn't go.
Demidov can't believe that Luukkonen somehow read that and came across. Tape to tape, pad down, still 3-3.
Good sustained pressure by Buffalo.
Look out.
Here's Thompson behind the D. Dobish made the save as he hung with him all the way across the crease.
Oh, after the Buffalo Sabres had that sustained pressure, they got Alex Tuch on the ice, a fresh body. And when it looked like the Montreal Canadiens, after a long shift, it looked like they were on their way to safety. Instead, the puck goes the other way, and Tage Thompson with a little shake and bake, but he doesn't hoist it over the pad.
Oh, Dobish did a great job staying with him. Thompson trying to use that long reach, outweighed Dobish, who stayed with him, and a huge left pad save.
Killorn delayed whistle, a penalty against Vegas. The rebound, fended off. Centering pass, Trouba. They're knocking on the door. Hart right along the goal line off the scramble. Anaheim thinks they've scored.
Well, that was a long delay before that whistle went, but it's going to happen. The power play is going to come as Granlund gets dumped down. I thought Trouba could have wrapped that around. He chose to throw it in the middle. Just a complete scramble play again, as you can see that puck, and you don't see it go across the line. It looks like it's under the pads of Carter Hart there. Obviously, Theodore's got to play his other side. Oh, here we go.
Seneca. High slot, Granlund, a shot. What a save by Carter Hart. At the top of his crease. Another dandy turned in here by Carter Hart.
Carter Hart having himself a playoffs. He's been absolutely dialed in. The big glove save flashes the leather.
Carter Hart, what a game. And it comes out through center. Alex Killorn. Right in, a chance. Granlund pedaled down for Hart. Well, this started in the neutral zone as they come through with speed. Look at Granlund's second effort here to get this puck away from that stick of Theodore, and then Carter Hart with that pad.
Anaheim's been a lot of one-and-done. They get a great chance there. There's a rebound. The puck comes back out front, but Vegas' attention to detail defensively, they're able to clear that secondary puck out of the way.
The first period, first goal from Dahlin. This one took 60 seconds. And here's another chance and a beautiful stop by Dobish as Bowen Byram cut right to the net front.
Look at those shots on goal, 16-6. The Sabres, after tying the game at 3, Bo Byram, who had an assist on the tying goal, ends up driving low, gets around the poke check of Dobish. This is a big stop for Dobish. It's an important save for him.
That comes Tuck over the line, looking across. It slides to McLeod, back in front, and a big stop by Dobish off Alex Tuck. Huge save to keep the game tied.
Listen to the crowd. Dobish with another beauty. Here's the play in tight across to Tuck, who's just dying to have something positive happen. What a toe save.
Ryan McLeod down low. Tuck! Robbed again. Dobish went sprawling.
Duke's got it. Checked by Power. Power clears and Tuck out of the box. Home 3. Alex Tuck. And Dobish makes the save. That's a big stop by Dobish.
Alex Tuck in. Stop by Dobish.
Remember that one for Dobish. That's a big catalyst for his team. Shut the door. Dobish knows he doesn't have another one to give right now.
So Thompson can get free to shoot the puck.
Here's a chance down low. Quinn stopped by Dobish.
Helenius finds Quinn in tight. 2 goals in Game 6. Quinn looks for another, but Dobish spreads out to make the pad stop.
A play at the blue line sends Quinn in all alone. Look at the stretch there by Dobish to get back to his post and not allow it.
Lead 1-0. Philip Deneau the goal for the Canadians. Out in front. What a stop. Rebound and another one. Couple of chances for Caulfield. UPL tested again.
Cole Caulfield, dead center. Caulfield tries to go low glove on Luukkonen. Luukkonen beats him here. This is a really quick reaction as Caulfield goes to his right and Luukkonen goes to his left to take that away again.
They keep firing. Dobish has been excellent. He stops Thompson. Rebound right at the post. Great chance for Benson. Canadians sprawling everywhere, and the puck is covered in the blue paint. Oh, it looked from here like Benson had a glittering opportunity at the goal post and couldn't knock home the game tire.
It deflected off of Dobish, off the Thompson shot. Really good blocker save. Watch it hit Carey, a 45, and go back towards Benson. By the skin of their teeth, the Canadians escape, and it's still 2-1.
Here's Helenius in a good spot. Byram lets it go. That didn't get through. One-timer and a great stop by Dobish off the Helenius shot. And Dobish rolling around, knocked it down and then covered it as it was lingering in the crease.
This puck is stopped by Dobish. He covers it up. Oh, and Zucker runs right over top of him. This game stays 2-1.
Tipped in, and it's Zucker in hard on Deneau. He won the puck. Great chance for Helenius. And another mammoth save by Dobish, who has certainly bounced forward, as Marty St. Louis likes to say.
Great work by Zucker. Zucker gets to it, and there's Helenius in front of the net.
Center, Dobish, huge save off Helenius in front.
Flipped ahead, Anderson trying to run under it. Anderson stopped by Luukkonen. And it was cleared away from the open net by Dahlin.
Montreal hasn't had many chances. Here's one. Anderson's going to get through Dahlin and Power. His shot is stopped by Luukkonen, and then it pops up into the crease, and as Dahlin's on his way back, swats it out of danger. Luukkonen holds on to make the blocker stop.
Benson battling Matheson. It comes to Thompson, who flipped it on net.
Oh, he almost got Dobish there. Thompson does good work to keep this puck alive. He can shoot the puck from far away from his feet. When you post somebody up in front of the net, you draw a defender. Norris and Evans are going to get right into the shooting lane, and Dobish has to fight it off.
The puck is free and taken by Alexander Carrier. Edmonds the puck. Shot. Score! Montreal wins game